Welcome all of you in SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Shagun Tiwari from Department of ITCS. Today we are going to discuss logic gates from a program FYBSc IT semester 1, and the course name is Digital Logic and Applications. So here we'll discuss about the logic gates. So we have 7 gates over here. Means we have AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, and then NOR gate and XOR gate. Okay, we'll discuss this in detail. Okay, so here first of all, what is logic gate? So every digital systems are said to be constructed by using logic because they work on the logic purpose. Okay, so these gates are the AND, OR, NOT, NAND, NOR, XNOR and XOR gates we use to design any digital logic circuit. If you want to design any circuit or any digital circuit, so it works on the digital logic gates only. Okay, so the basic operations are here in the truth table. So we can perform AND operation, NOT operation, OR operation by using these gates. So here first gate is AND gate. So the AND gate is an electronic circuit that gives a high output. Okay, means 1 as a output. It will give only 1 as a output. Only if all the inputs are high. AND gate, if both the inputs, for example, in any circuit, if you have two inputs A and B, if both the input is high, means 1 1, then only it will give you high input. It will give you high output. So in AND operation is represented by dot, means the multiplication operation also. So there if we want to represent A and B, so we'll write there A dot B. Okay, so here as you can see, here is the sign of AND gate. This is how we represent the AND gate. So it has two inputs A and B, and after the operation, after performing AND operation, you will get A into B. Here we can design a truth table for the AND operation. So we'll take the combinations of zeros and ones, because logic gates work on binary only, binary number system only. So it will work on zeros and ones. So we'll take combination of zeros and ones in the truth table. So 0 0 1 1 for A and 0 1 0 1 for B. So if we'll see 0 0, as we know, for low input it will give 0, and if one input is low and one is high, again it will give 0. If both the inputs are high, then only AND gate will give you the high input. So other three sequence or other three combinations, means the combination of 0 0 0 1 1 0 will be 0. The combination of 1 1 will be 1 only. Okay, now the next gate is OR gate. So OR gate gives the high output if one or more input is high. Means if one input is high and other is low, it will give you the high input. If both the inputs are high, then also it will give you the high input. Okay, it is denoted by the plus sign because it performs addition operation. If we want to add any two inputs of digital circuit, so there we take OR operation. In that circuit we build OR gate. So here is this is the symbol of OR gate. This is how this is how OR gate is represented. It has maximum two inputs A and B and a single output A plus B. It will perform positive, means add both the inputs. So here we'll go through the truth table of the OR gate. So for 0 0, if both the inputs are low, then only it will give you the low input, means 0. Otherwise, if any one of the input is high, just like while doing addition, 0 plus 0 will be equals to 0, but 0 plus 1 will be equals to 1, and 1 plus 0 is also 1, and 1 1 here in binary it's also equals to 1. So now the NOT gate. So the NOT gate is an electronic circuit that produces inverted version of the input at its output. Like it is also known as inverter. Okay, we use NOT gate in the inverters. Okay, so if the input variable is A, the inverted output will be not A. Okay, means if you are passing 1, so you will get 0 as the output of the NOT gate. Okay, so this is also shown by A complement and A with a bar on its top. So you can also represent A with a bar, so it will represent that it is the output of the NOT gate. So the diagram here, as you can see, the NOT gate diagram, this is the circuit diagram, or you can even call it as symbol of the NOT gate. And here on the right you can see the truth table. So if your input is 0, it will produce 1, and if your input is 1, it will produce 0. It will invert that input. So here you can also see the representation of NOT gate with different types of gate. Like in case of NOT gate, you can, in case of NAND gate, you can just represent it by a single bubble. That bubble shows that it will invert the operation of a AND gate. Okay. So now next gate is NAND gate. So here this is a NOT AND gate. Okay, so which is equals to AND gate followed by a NOT gate. The output of all the NAND gates are high if any of the input are low. If your single input is low, then it will produce a high result. Okay, the symbol is an AND gate with a small circle of on the output. That circle will represent that it contains AND gate plus NOT gate. Plus NOT gate will be there. That's why it's pronounced as NAND gate. So the small circle represent the inversion. Here we can see the truth table of NAND gate. So as we know, AND gate do the multiplication and NOT gate will invert its result. So 0 0, because both the inputs are low, so you will get high result. And again, one input is low, one input is high, so there also you get high result. And again in the third combination of 1 0, you will get the high result. Okay, and if both the inputs are high, you will get the low result over there in case of NAND gate. The next gate is NOR gate. So here this is nothing but the NOT OR gate. We also pronounce it with NOT OR gate, which is equals to OR gate followed by the NOT gate. The output of NOR gates are low if any of the inputs are high. If any of the input is high, you will get the low result. So the symbol is here, as you can see the symbol of the OR gate. So it contains it is symbol of OR gate with a small bubble. This bubble shows the inversion, means NOT gate is there. This bubble will perform the NOT operation in your NOR gate. So here is the truth table for NOR gate. So 0 0, if both the inputs are low, you will get the high result in case of NOR gate. And if any of the input is high or both the input is high, you will get the low result, means you will get the 0 in your operation. The next gate is XOR gate. It is also pronounced as exclusively OR gate. Okay, so OR gate is a circuit which will give a high input if either the gate is high, means if any one of the gate is high, so it will produce the high result. If both the gates are low, it will produce a low result, and if both the inputs are high, it will again produce the low result. Okay, so any one input should be high, other should be low. If both the inputs are high, so in that case it will give you the low result. Okay, so but not both. Okay, if its two inputs are high, an encircled plus sign is used to show the OR operation. Here the OR operation is represented by the plus sign which is encircled. Okay, so and this is the symbol for the OR gate, XOR gate. Okay, so it has maximum 2 inputs and the single output. And here is the truth table. As you can see in the truth table, 0 0 is low, you will get the result 0, and if 0 1 is present, you will get the high result. If 1 0 is present, you will get the high result, and if both the inputs are 1 1, means high, you will get the result low. Now the next, universal gate. So the NAND and NOR gate are called universal functions, since with either one AND or OR function and NOT can be generated. Okay, 3 operations can be generated from the single one. So functions of in sum of products form can be implemented using NAND gates by replacing all AND OR gates by NAND gates. In the case of sum of products, you can replace all the AND OR gates with the NAND gate. And the function of product of sum, you can replace NOR gate with AND and OR gate. So a single gate can perform multiple operations. Which gate? NAND and NOR gate can perform the multiple operation, and they can replace the multiple gate with a single gate. So that's why they are called universal gates, because they perform universal functions. So these gates, as you can see the symbol of universal gates, AND gate here, and NAND gate is represented by a single bubble. So OR gate is here, and it is in case of NOR gate, it's represented by the bubble. So in case of XOR gate, if you apply the bubble in front of the output, it will perform the XOR operation. Okay, here is the truth table for our logic gates representation. So here A and B are the inputs. The combination are 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1 combinations are there. So we can see here the output of that. For AND gate, it will get you will get high result when both the inputs are high, and in case of NAND gate, you will get the all the results high except when both the inputs are high. When both the inputs are high, in case of NAND gate, you will get the low result. In case of OR gate, again, if both the inputs are low, you will get the low result. Otherwise, all the output will be high. And in case of NOR gate, if both the inputs are low, you will get the high result, and rest of all the results will be low. In case of XOR gate, if both the inputs are similar, you will get the low result, and if both the inputs are different, means if one is low, one is high, then you will get high as a result. If both are same, you will get low as a result. But in case of XNOR, it will invert your result, and if both the inputs are equal, means if both the inputs are low or if both the inputs are high, then you will get high as your output. Okay, so here NAND and NOT gate are nothing but the universal gate over here. Thank you.